first week of homeschool is complete. Let's talk about how it went and what we did. So here's kind of a rundown of like the schedule that I follow every day. This is my little homeschool binder. It has my schedule in it for what we do. So I made myself a little schedule to follow. So the first week of homeschool was bug themed, which is totally on brand. If you know, you know. My son is obsessed with bugs. Is there a worm on our list? Sure is. We're always going on bug hunts outside, so I figured what a great way to start off the school year. Start it with bugs. Start it with something he already loves, because that's the beautiful thing about homeschool is you can personalize it to your child. Kids learn so much better when they're actually interested in what they're learning. So I kind of found a way to incorporate all of the things he needs to learn for week 1 into bugs. So let's talk about how I did it. The first thing we do every day when we come into class is they grab their little backpacks. Because yes, I still let them get backpacks even though they're homeschooled. Oh, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that because my son's gonna... So every day they come in and they get their little backpack. The night before, I put everything they're gonna need in their backpacks. Any worksheets that we're doing in their folders. If we're doing like magnetiles, if we're doing crayons, markers, whatever we're doing, I put inside their backpacks so they'll be prepared for the morning. So every day they come in and they get their backpacks off the hook and they open it up and they see all the stuff that we're going to be doing and they get really excited, so I love that. Then we start by doing the calendar. So this Melissa and Doug calendar is perfect. We use it every morning. We do the date, the month. We use our posters to sing the months of the year, the days of the week. We sing our ABCs. So
next time, won't you sing with me?
So we complete our calendar, we sing our 3 songs, and then we get right into a worksheet. So my son loves worksheets. If he didn't, I'd find another way, but he actually genuinely loves worksheets. The main curriculum that I have used or referenced is the Learning Without Tears, My First School Book. There's a few like bug examples in here already, so I just grabbed those. For day 1, we did ladybugs, so they had a ladybug thing. Day 4, we did spiders. They had spiders in here. Bees, so I definitely made sure to really use that. Another thing that helped was my first book of patterns, Pencil Control. They had so many little bug references in here. So it's my 4-year-old's first year of school, but my 2-year-old's kind of just tagging along with us and she's really keeping up, so I'm really excited about that. I may end up having to use this stuff again next year, but she honestly might just be right with him. So this will be for my next baby. So they have like take the bees to the flowers and stuff like that, so we use that. That teaches pencil control. After we do one worksheet, we get right into our snack. I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm gonna toot my own horn here because I went all out for these snacks. Day 1 we did strawberry ladybugs. Day 2 was caterpillars and butterflies, so we did grapes on a skewer for caterpillars. Day 3 was bees, so I made bees out of bananas and pretzels. They didn't really look like bees that much, but you know what, they loved it, so who cares. The 4th day was ants and spiders, so we did ants on a log. Of course, they did not eat the celery at all, but you know what? Who cares? They ate the freaking chocolate chips, and I made them a peanut butter sandwich too, okay? I'm not a terrible mother. So Friday didn't have its own theme. We just did a review of all the bugs, so I made them dirt cups with gummy worms. That was like a super treat. They loved that. Of course, that was their favorite snack. So while they're eating their snacks, I read them a book. So I actually use the public library as a great resource if you're homeschooling. I went there and I grabbed books to go along with each day. And then of course I had some books that I already had at home. So I already had Ladybugs. This is actually my book. I love it. It's a Very Hungry Caterpillar storybook collection. My kids are obsessed with that book, so they were excited that day. Day 3 was You Are a Honeybee. This one's really cute. It kind of explains how humans are kind of like honeybees. I thought that was cute. Day 4 was ants, so I grabbed ants. I tried to do like a good mix of nonfiction learning books and like fiction fun books. That way they didn't get too bored because granted they're only 2 and 4. So Friday, The Very Quiet Cricket. They actually loved this book. It was fun. They started reading along as we go. Public library was a win. I will be visiting that again for next week, which is going to be dinosaurs. So after they're done eating their snack, we do some kind of sensory activity. So the main thing that we did was this bug sticker book I got off of Amazon. It was like $16. It just has little scenes in it and it comes with all the stickers. Really fun. My kids love stickers. Okay, another resource that I used were these dot markers. We did caterpillars with it. We did dots and turned them into bees. I would definitely recommend getting some of these if you're gonna homeschool. Oh, for our ants and spiders day, we made ants and I took them for a walk and I put on The Ants Go Marching and we walked down the road, and I'm gonna insert a video because it's hilarious.
Of the rain, boom, boom, boom. soon the ants go marching.
Another sensory activity is my husband got these real bugs in resin that you can look at with a little telescope, and my son loved that, so he's still playing with those to this day. And of course, you know, we had to go on bug hunts. After we did a fun activity, if we had any more worksheets, we went ahead and did those, and then we would sing some kind of song, fun song if they had one. So like for Bumblebee, we did Bringing Home a Baby Bumblebee. For the ants, we did The Ants Go Marching. Yeah, you get the point. It was a really, really fun homeschool week. There was so much fun, so much learning, and honestly, they probably don't even realize that we're doing school. They probably just think we're playing together. It's really awesome. I love this method. I love doing the unit study method. It feels so personal and fun. I did get a lot of curriculum that I thought I was going to use, but I've honestly just been making my own worksheets on Adobe Express. So I made these little color by number bees. I made bug matching. I did one that was like for my 2-year-old and one that was more advanced for my 4-year-old. For the last day, the review, I just did a coloring sheet with all the bugs that we learned about. So that's actually been a really good, easy resource, is using Adobe Express to compile worksheets. I actually have some of them posted on my Etsy if you're interested. My Etsy is in my bio. That is our recap for the week. I would say it was 100% successful. So far, we love homeschool. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more homeschool content, mom content, or just relatable content in general. And give this video a like for me. Thank you for watching. Love you, bye.